Okay, so here's a quick peek at what I always call our holiday refrigerators. So we are 12 days out from Christmas. So this is a few of the things that I've purchased. Make sure that we have on hand. Grapefruit, we're running low in local grocery stores, as were the oranges. So I've got Christmas Day grapefruit. We've got some orange juice like we always do. I love chocolate milk, so I was able to pick up some of that at Quick Trip. That's always available. We've got some heavy whipping cream for any desserts or any coffee that we have during the holiday season. I got one of these cheese. It's just, sliced up cheese for my husband. We always play lots of games during the Christmas vacation. He gets a week off for work. Then a block of cheese for myself. I like Colby cheese. Country Crock, we've always got on hand, and mayonnaise and beets for salads. I've got extra eggs, so I've got probably about 2 dozen eggs in total. I wanted some sourdough, half and half, for sandwiches this coming week. Plant butter, I make half the cookies that I ever make with plant butter and the other half with real butter. Got some yogurt for my husband. Yep, look at our handy dandy. We've never had a light in this refrigerator. I think I've explained it over and over, but we bought it. It was the fourth refrigerator in this apartment in 16 years, the last one that we bought, now about 10 years ago, 7 to 10 years ago, somewhere in there. And we bought our own appliances, as I've explained, and this was one of them. I can't pronounce what it is. I think it's from Korea. It's the best refrigerator that we've ever had in all of our marriage and probably all of my life. That said, the refrigerator we had before that had something wrong with something up in this area, and the guy that was the only fix-it man in the area broke a couple of refrigerators for people and said he would probably break ours if he tried to replace the light. So this was delivered, no light, and we were not going to get it taken back at that time because we needed it. So we kept it without a light, and we've loved it ever since. Some salad, lettuce for salad this week. My plant butter, as I said. We've got some sauerkraut for the sausages that I'm currently cooking. My yogurt. I've got some things in there for a charcuterie board, so I've got some pepperoni there. There's our oranges for Christmas Day. Those will go in stockings. I'm making cranberry sauce, so I needed the lemons. Some tomatoes for the charcuterie board, strawberries for charcuterie board, and in the crisper we've got some apples for our outdoor animals, some apples for my husband. I've got a couple of oranges in there and some Roma tomatoes, and we got a great big sweet potato in front of that one with regular potatoes. And so it'll look a little bit fuller here as I continue on baking cookies and continue on making meals for the holiday. It's just my husband and I during Christmas here, so from now until Christmas Day, actually now until New Year's Day, my husband and I spend that time together. And the sausages are cooking up nicely. This one's broke in half. It didn't want to come out of the package, I guess, and lived its best life, but there it is. And some chickens that I made ahead of time for wraps, because between Christmas and New Year's I do volunteer a lot. So want to be able to just grab a wrap to eat for lunch and have chicken in the freezer and that, so my husband can also make wraps or a salad or whatever he wants. So 2 chickens done. Okay, time to make gingerbread cookies. So here is my gingerbread. And there's my cookie cutter. We're going to get some of them out of this without hopefully tearing the arms and the legs off onto a cookie sheet, and I'll show you what they look like when they're done. And there are my gingerbread men. I never decorate their faces. I just give them some buttons, and there they are. Perfect. And I put some gingerbread in this special little tin, put the cover on it, and just set that over by my husband's chair, so he'll have a little cookie snack when he gets around to it. And here's one of my charcuterie boards. I make about 3 of them a year, just for my husband and I. Like I said, we spend Christmas. Neither one of us have family. We do go to friends' place. We do have friends in. But as far as Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve, we spend it together. So I always make 3 of these. So I like strawberries. So I've got some strawberries and some olives and some crackers. And we'll soon put some cheese there. Some pepperoni. And then I grew up in a Norwegian family. My stepfather was Norwegian, and so we went to the elders' place, my grandparents and my great uncles and aunts, and we always had lefse and rosettes and many other little treats. I like these macarons or macaroons, whatever you want to call them. I bought those at Walmart for like $4. So I've made them, but it's time consuming. So I bought some this year, some pretty napkins and some Virginia peanuts, and that is today's charcuterie board.